Stop. What the fuck is wrong with your ass licking the Popeyes? The fuck is wrong with you? Okay. Whew. Y'all. I'm trying to move you. You guys need to fuck off. Down. I was gonna eat this in my car with y'all, but I was like, no. I need to get my Louisiana hot sauce on. Strawberry lemonade. Today, we have some Popeyes. A little something. Okay. So I got a 3-piece spicy white meat and then chicken tenders, not enough biscuits, mashed potatoes. They don't have Cajun rice. I guess it's only seasonal, and Cajun rice is my favorite. So, there's a lot of boxes in the way, right? Smart, Popeye, smart. Okay, so where do we start? Where do we begin? We got the Buffalo Bayou and the Sweet Heat. I just came home and I'm distracting Bear with a bone. So yeah, I finally got all the honey. Wow. Truly makes a difference. Some Louisiana. Today was a good day. Every day is a good day. The 3-piece tenders, I got fries. For the white meat, I got mashed potatoes. I always feel like their sides are so underwhelming, you know? I always say it, Popeyes chicken with KFC sides. Biscuit. KFC chicken is just okay. You know what? fuck Popeyes because this was ready so fast. It's because it's cold. Like, you had it chilling out there for so, like, how long? That's why I don't go to Popeyes, y'all. Like, when it slaps, it slaps. But when it's not good, I was like, okay, this was ready under 5 minutes. I'm still gonna eat it though. When's the last time I ate Popeyes with y'all? It's like a once in a year type of thing. Alright, so I put Louisiana, honey, and made the tenders into a sandwich. I just love the Cajun rice. Stock me up on that. I'm gonna tell you a story. Of the first boy I ever loved. I didn't love him, fuck that guy. Your girl was a thirsty bitch. Starting from like age 5. I always say that I blame the media because Disney and your girl was trying to look for Prince Eric in all the wrong places, starting with kindergarten. Okay, so hear me out. I used to love the Power Rangers growing up. I think a lot of people did. And just like most men growing up in our era, boys who loved the Pink Ranger, I mean, girls love the Pink Ranger too. Like, I loved her, you know? We as females loved the white one. The White Ranger, Tommy. He also was green, but bro, he was so fine. What, he died last year? I cried. I cried when he died. I was like, I don't really even know that actor in real life, but he just seems so amazing. And Tommy was everything I ever wanted. That was like my real life Prince Eric. Now, obviously there was an age difference. Not only that, but when would I have met him, like, ever? I mean, at the end of his life, he was doing those conventions, you know? So I'm sure it could have been possible, but he wasn't what he used to be. So, since I couldn't get to him in real life, I settled for the next best thing. Oh man, I should have got a leg. I do love wings. It's really crunchy. That's good. I gotta go right when they make this. So I grew up. Oh my God, that's it. That's the story. I grew up with this kid named Miguel. Yep, real names. I didn't even like him for him, y'all. I was in love with him because he was my White Ranger. He was my Tommy. Bro. Reality versus expectations. Miguel never liked my ass back. But he was always in love. I use that loosely. With my best friend, Stephanie, Regina George, the infamous one. And that's where I learned early on that sometimes the things that you want in life that you can't have, me to him, him to her, just never panned out. But I mean, they do say that a man's boy's rejection is God's protection. Well, we grew up together, and I just accepted the fact that I'm never gonna have this guy, right? But the funny part was, he was the first cousin to my other best friend. I'm not even gonna say her name because she doesn't deserve it. Oh, whatever. I've already used like people's real names. Fuck it. No, I can't. It just like makes me sick bringing up the name. Fine. So him and Veronica were cousins, right? And like, granted, remember, Jonathan and I grew up with these people, right? And looking back on it in hindsight, we're like, yeah, that was a little weird. But they always hung out together. Always. I don't think anything weird ever happened. But you never know, you know? Now, one day in my early 20s, remember if you go back to my old videos, I was hanging out with my old best friend Stephanie, aka Regina George. I have more wings. And she just decided to have like a little fucking reunion. You know, this is when Facebook was like up and coming. And we got together with Miguel. And I remember like one day he was just like looking at me, and I don't even know how we got in the conversation. And I was like, basically like, why weren't you ever like into me or whatever, in so many senses. And he gave me the like, you're a beautiful girl, but you know, everybody knows that you and so slept together. First of all, what's funny about that whole statement is it didn't matter whether or not that was true, like using my wholeness against me when that wouldn't have mattered anyway. He never liked me to begin with. He really just had to say, oh, because, you know, you slept with my homie. What? You had to use that? You couldn't even look me in the face and just be like, I was just never really that into you. No love lost. But what's funny about the whole thing is Jonathan ran into this girl who's the first cousin of Miguel. And he was like, when he ran into her, he was like, oh, he didn't see her first. He saw her what he knew now. He saw somebody that looked like Miguel. He's like, huh, that guy kind of looks like Miguel. And then once he heard this girl's laugh, he approached them. She's like, yeah, this is my husband. It wasn't Miguel. She's married to and has kids with a guy that looks just like her cousin. My whole thing is, how do you not see that? And then, do you think when they were making their kids, she like closed her eyes and like thought it was her cousin instead? That's so weird. So I guess like, I mean that girl turned into my arch nemesis, right? That's like how she ended up. She married some guy and has kids with a guy that looks like her cousin, the cousin that you always hung out with growing up. Oh yeah, that makes sense. This is hot in the middle now. All the other chicken was not hot. And you can't have chicken, Bear, because your ass is allergic. Okay, I'm gonna rearrange this. I believe I would have never even crushed on Miguel ever if it wasn't for the White Ranger being around and being famous. Like, get over yourself, dude. It was never even about you. It was because I couldn't get Tommy in real life. Jason Alexander, right? Man. My recommendation is stay away from the tenders. The tenders have a different taste and breading to the regular chicken. And I don't even fuck with the sandwich, honestly. It's like, not even all that. Maybe next time I'm just gonna get like a family meal and eat that with y'all. Cause they don't have any good deals when you go there at all. I love the crunch and the taste of the breading on the regular spicy chicken. I don't like dark meat. I usually only do white. Even though I know dark meat is juicier, I just have a preference. That's how I eat my chicken. So yeah. It's just funny how life works out. Like, I wonder if this dude, Miguel, even sees it. And his now, like, cousin-in-law, you know? Like, that guy looks a lot like me. What the fuck? Ew. Like, you couldn't get your cousin, so you had to marry a guy that looks like him? Okay. I mean, I couldn't get Tommy, so I was trying to marry a guy that looks like him, so it's so crazy. I wish I could see her now and be like, so, how's it like being married to your cousin? What? What do you mean? We're not related. Oh. So we're just gonna ignore the fact that he looks identical to Miguel, who you hung out with all the time growing up? Makes sense. I mean, yeah, it's just weird. It's weird. I don't really care for the hot sauces. I just like the Louisiana the most. Louisiana hot sauce and some Louisiana chicken. So yeah, that's pretty amazing. And what's funny is, Jonathan had brought us up and she's like, oh, who would have thought you two would have ended up together? Bitch, you knew I was crushing on him since the 4th grade. What the fuck you mean? I didn't know you were gonna end up with a cousin look-alike. Cousin fucker. That's vengeance. That's sweet. I couldn't have asked for anything better. Because you can't deny it. You know, they would gaslight me and be like, he doesn't look like Miguel. According to me and Jonathan, he looks exactly like Miguel. Oh my god. Like, I wonder. Nah. I was like, I wonder if she accidentally screamed his name. That's too much, I know. That's too obvious. But if I were a dude, like, have you ever met somebody that looks just like you? And you're like, or someone dated you because, like, you look like their ex, or like they just have a type. Like, that's weird, bro. You couldn't get your cousin, so you found a look-alike. Vengeance is sweet, my friend. Like, the way life works out is just so beautiful. I say that's a win. I say that's a fucking win. I was like, I don't know if I should give you the gravy. Bye, y'all. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. More ridiculousness soon.